Assalamu alaikum to all dear Falconians of class 6. Students, hope you all are safe and sound by the grace of Almighty Allah. This is your maths teacher, and students, as you know, in our previous class, we have completed the exercise 2.4, and today we are going to attempt the last exercise of this chapter, chapter number 2, GCD and LCM, exercise 2.5. Students, the question included in your syllabus are question number 1, 3, 5 and 7. These 4 questions are included. Today, inshallah, we will attempt these 4 questions. Students, the exercise is on page number 32. So you have to write the question by yourself from your book. The question number 1 is that there are 128 apples and 176 oranges. Find the greatest number of children among whom the apples and the oranges can be divided completely. You have to find out the greatest number of children, that how many children are required to divide the apples and oranges equally. So students, how can you find out the number of children? And they told you to find out the greatest number. From the greatest number you can get the clue that what is required. The required is the greatest number, means the greatest GCD, that's greatest common divisor. It means the greatest common number of the children are required. So how can we find out the greatest number of children? Students, as in the previous exercises, we have learned to find out the GCD by 3 methods: by set of divisors, by factorization, and by division method. So it depends on you. It is your own choice what the procedure, what the method you want to adopt. I prefer to attempt this question with the method of factorization, as you can attempt this solution, this question with the division method as well. The set of divisor will become difficult because you have to write all the divisors of 128. It will take a lot of time. So as compared to the method of set of divisor, either you can adopt the method of factorization or the division method. Students, I attempt the question number 1 with the method of factorization. As you can see, in the method of factorization, how can we find out the GCD? We will take the LCM of 128 and 176. The LCM of 128, I reduce it by the table of 2. 2 6 are, 2 4s are, then 2 3s are 6, 2 2s are 4, 2 1s are 2, 1 carry, it becomes 12, 2 6 are 12, 2 8s are, 2 4s are, 2 2s are, 2 1s are. 128 is completely reduced by the table of 2. Then come to 176. In the same way, we know that in the unit place we have a even number, so it will be also easily divisible by 2. So 2 8s are 16, 1 carry, it becomes 16 again, 2 8s are 16, 2 4s are 8, 2 4s are 8, 2 2s are 2 2s are, 2 1s are 2 1s are, and then in the last 11 is a prime number, so it will be reduced by its own table. 11 ones are 11. In this way, students, we get the factors of 128, that are, how many 2's we have? 1 2 3 4 5 6 7. All these 7 2 are 2's are the factors of 128. Then the factors of 176 are 1 2 3 4, 4 times 2 and 1 times 11. 1 2 3 4 and 1 time 11. Then in the next step, what we have learned, that we will find out the common factors. We will make the pair 1 2 3 4. We get the 4 pairs of 2. We don't have a pair of 11 and the remaining 2 2's. They are uncommon factors, so we will leave it, because common factors we have 1 2 3 4, 4 pairs of 2. Because in the GCD is equal to the product of common factors only, so we will leave the non-common factors. The product of common factors are 2 2s are 4. 4 2s are 8. 8 2s are 16. So it means the greatest number of children are 16. Among 16 children, we can divide the apple, 128 apple and 176 oranges completely. I hope the concept, how can you find out the greatest number of children, the concept is clear. Now come to the question number 3 on page number 32. Question number 3 is again, find the greatest number which will divide 2500 and 3300 so as leave remainder 4 and 36 respectively. Right, students? This question is a little bit changed from the first one because they told us that whenever you divide 2500 or 3300, they will leave the remainder, and 25 will leave the remainder 4 and 3300 will leave the remainder 36, and we have to find out the greatest number. So what we will do, students, to obtain the required number so that we can find out the greatest number, we have to subtract the corresponding remainders from the given numbers. Corresponding numbers are 4. We will subtract 4 from 2500 and 36 from 3300 because they told us that these numbers will leave remainders. The corresponding remainders we will subtract from the given number and obtain the numbers of which we have to find out the GCD. When you subtract 2500 4 from 2500, it will becomes 2496, and when you subtract 36 from 3300, it will you will obtain the number that is 3264. Right? I hope this concept is clear, that as they told us, they these numbers leave the remainder, so we will just subtract the remainder values, the corresponding remainders from the given one, so that we can easily find out the GCD, find out the greatest number. Now, as I told you, you can use any method, you can use division method, but I think the factorization method is very easy because you have learned it in your primary classes as well. You will take the LCM of 2496 and 3264. In the same way, you will reduce the values by the table of 2, 3 and onward. We will take the least number. As in the unit place we have an even number, it means it will be easily and completely divisible by 2. As you can see, 2 1s are 2, 2 2s are, then 2 4s are 8, 1 carried, 2 8s are 16, 2 6s are, 2 2s are, 2 4s are, 2 3s are 6, 2 1s are, 2 2s are 4, then 2 1s are, 1 carried becomes 11, 2 5s are 10, 1 carried becomes 12, 2 6s are 12, 2 7s are 14, 1 carried, 2 8s are 16, 2 3s are 6, 1 carried becomes 18, 2 9s are 18, 3 1s are, 3 3s are, and 13 1s are. Right? In the same way, I factorize the value 3264, and I got the factor that are 1 2 3 4 5 6 times 2, 1 times 3 and 1 times 13. I write all the factors of 2496 in this way, and then all the factors of 3264. I got 1 2 3 4 5 6 7 2s and 1 3, 7 2s and 1 3, 3 4 5 6 7 2s and 1 3. Then I make the pairs of 2, 1 2 3 4 5 6, 6 pairs of 2 and 1 pair of 3. These are the common factors. Right? Then what we will do, as we know that to find out the GCD is the product of all the common factors. The common factors we have 2 2s are 4, 2 2s are 4. You can multiply the values in the shortest form. 2 2s are 4, then 2 2s are 4, 2 2s are 4 and 3. 4 multiplied by 4 multiplied by 4. 4 4s are 16. 4 3s are 12. 16 multiplied by 12, that is 192. It means 192 is the greatest number by which you can reduce, you can divide the numbers, the given numbers completely. Now come to the question number 5. I hope, students, the concept is clear to you that 192 is a required number which can divide the obtained numbers completely. Now come to the question number 5. The question number 5, find the least number of sweets. Least, the word least. What the clue you get from this word? Right, LCM, that you have to find out the LCM. Find the least number of sweets which can be divided among 25, 40 and 60 boys equally. Right? In the same way, from the question, I came to know that they asked me to find out the least number of sweets. So to find out the least number of sweets, I have to follow the method of LCM. As we know, we have learned 3 methods to find out the LCM: by set of multiples, by factorization, and by division. As I told you, you have an option, you can go for any method, but as I told you, the method of factorization is quite safe and easy. This method reduces the option of mistake. So I will take the LCM of 25, 40 and 60 in the same way and get the factors of 25, that is 5 multiplied by 5. Factor of 40 is 5 multiplied by 2 multiplied by 2 multiplied by 2, 3 times 2 and 1 time 5. Why I write 5 before? Because so that I can make the pair of 5 easily. It will not make my work mess. It will not affect if you write 5 first and 2 later. Your answer will remain same because the factors are same. Then 1, 2. 2 times 2, 3, 1 time and 1 time 5. All these are the factors of 60. Now students, I make the pair of 5. As I told you, to find out the LCM is the product of common factor and non-common factors. So we will find out the common factors first. We have a pair of 5, pair of 2 and pair of 2. 2 multiplied by 2 multiplied by 5. These are the common factors, and the left behind numbers are non-common factors. Those numbers are 2, 3 and 5. 2, 3 and 5. So as I told you that LCM is the product of common and non-common factors, you will combine all the common and non-common factors, that are 2, 1, 2, 3 times 2, 1, 2, 3 times 2, 1 times 3 and 2 times 5. You will find the product of all these numbers. 2 2s are 4, 4 2s are 8, 8 3s are 24, 24 multiplied by 5 5s are 25, 24 multiplied by 25, you will get 600 sweets.